Hello, hey there, this is Benjamin, a special speaker and also a teacher. I hope you're fine wherever you are. I welcome you in the next few minutes for me in this video, which I'll be talking about that question that you see there on the caption. How do you know that you're ending a relationship too soon? And how soon is too soon? Have you ever thought about ending a relationship? If you are one of them and you're watching this video, it's sometimes very hard when you are not entirely confident that is the right choice to make. You see, deciding to end a relationship, it is something that it can be confusing. Even for me personally, I've been in those moments when you're like, am I doing it too fast? Am I ending it too soon? Can I wait for a few minutes? Can I wait longer before I decide? And that's why I want to welcome you in this video today as you're watching and listening to me to talk about that question you see there on the caption. Now, first of all, before I even highlight all those points that I put there to tell you or to remind you that you're ending the relationship too soon, you have to remember that if a person makes you a priority in his or her life and generally makes you happy, and also he or she communicates well, and there's good chemistry between the two of you, and generally speaking, even before you think about ending a relationship, then you know that where you are together with that person is something beautiful. Somebody who can communicate well, somebody you have good chemistry, and somebody who prioritizes you, puts you number one whenever he or she is thinking about certain things together with you. Now, when you look at the list that I've put there for you in this video today, we are going to go one by one. The first indicator that you are ending this relationship too soon is this. You are having very unrealistic expectations. Very unrealistic expectations. Every time I listen to stories of couples, people have been together for some time. And this is why I like comparing even with businesses, companies like Toyota, one of the biggest companies in the world, how far they have come to be the most trusted or the most popular brand for vehicles, for cars all over the world. This is a relationship that they have built for so many years, for a long time. Building a relationship that you watch in a movie for 2 hours and you feel like it is easy. It is not easy. Two people to stay together. You're not related. You decided to start up a family, you and him or you and her, and then you're building this journey together. It is not as easy as A, B, C, D. Even the people who talk and say they're experts about relationships, they know themselves it's not easy. Something beautiful takes time to build. It can take years of hard work, of dedication, of commitment, compromising, wanting to be together, not walking away, not thinking about leaving the other person. But because we watch movies, we follow what is going on social media, you see all these celebrities who post about their lives and their love life, and then you're seated there on your phone when you wake up in the morning, you go through your phone, the first thing you see, wow, you see this couple so-and-so have a beautiful life together. So-and-so is doing very well. Your former schoolmates, if they're also fond of posting online, you compare yourself together with them, and then you're like, wow, I think that this is what a relationship should be all about. And when you start having this unrealistic expectation, expecting a man or your woman to treat you in a certain way that you have seen or heard from other people or on social media, and then you put too much pressure on him, and he cannot do what you want him to do to you, that is when you start ending that relationship too soon. Have you heard of people who just got married, had a beautiful wedding, that we congratulated them on social media, but a few months down the line, they have broken up, they have separated, they have divorced? What happened? Don't you think someone somewhere was having very unrealistic expectations? Look at the second point as you keep on watching and sharing the video. not visualizing the future with that person. Now, let me explain this point here. People these days, and I mean you who is watching or somebody's going to watch this video, you don't spend time to think and visualize your life with this person. What you visualize is with how can I stay without this person? How soon can I end this relationship or this marriage? You're a man, you're seated there watching and listening to me, and the first thing you're thinking is, how can I dump this wife, this woman, so that I can bring in the other woman, a younger one, a more beautiful one, a more educated one, so that I can have a better relationship. I can become happier again. If you want to know that it is time to end a relationship, it's better to sit down sometimes and visualize your life without this person. If you can visualize that life and then you feel, wow, if I cannot be with him, I think I'll be very happy. I will be very peaceful. I will continue enjoying my life the way I used to continue. Then maybe it's the time for you to make that decision. But when you know for a fact, if I cannot be without this person in my life for now, then you're rushing this decision. Try to visualize at least 6 months together with this person. How will you be? How will your life be? How will you continue feeling together with him or her? Now, the third point there, and thank you all of you who are watching, not assessing how the relationship has made you happy. I am a believer of relationships that build happiness. Before you are happy and then you meet someone, of course, the basis of you meeting someone and being together with him or her is to build up the happiness that you already have. In my past videos, I have said something that you don't expect somebody to come to your life to make you happy. You have to create your happiness to be fully happy in your heart, not pretending with people or at work or on social media. Once you know that you are genuinely a happy person, you have moved on from the past. Now you are ready to have a life together with another person. This person comes to your life and adds on the happiness that you already have. And that's beautiful. Now there will be double happiness together with this person. But when you are avoiding to look at the happiness this person has been bringing to you, you focus on the negative side. Because a majority of the people these days, when you do one mistake, they forget 100 or 99 good things you've been doing. Look at yourself. Look at your family. Look at a WhatsApp group. If you are in a WhatsApp group of family members, and by mistake, you send something, a video, to that particular group, which this video is not good for the family members. Do you know that almost all the family members in that group will condemn you? They will bash you. They will call you names. Just because of that video. And then they will forget about all the good things you've been posting, the good things about you, the good things you've been doing to your own family members, the way you have been trying to build yourself as a family. Because I've experienced that before. I posted one picture that looked like a naked woman. But if you looked at that picture very well, it was about a naked man, half naked, with his built-up shoulders and muscles, and the way he was lying on the bed, you could see and imagine that this is a naked woman. And then my family members came to me and they told me, Benjamin, you can't post this in a group. This is not the type of things to post here. And they condemned me, and I felt really, really very, very sad of what I did. Now, when you look at that example with these days' relationships, a man can commit one mistake, and then the woman who is together with him condemns him 100% just because of that one mistake. The same way with a man, a woman does this thing that affects you, or it's a mistake that she has done, and then you condemn her and forget about all the good things that this lady has been doing to you. If you have children, the things she has been doing to you and to your children. just to build this relationship together with you. And I want to encourage you as you're watching this video today, when somebody does a mistake, when somebody annoys you, when somebody makes you to feel so bad, find it in your heart before you text, before you shout, before you scream, before you say it's over, to think about the other good things this person has been doing to you. There are so many good things that someone has been doing to you that it's very easy for you to ignore and focus on one or two bad things that they have done to you. Number 4, I'm winding up on this video. You're not addressing the conflicts you both have. Now, relationships will always have conflicts. There's no way you're going to be happy from January to December. There's no way you're going to be happy from Monday to Sunday. It's not going to happen like that. You will fight sometimes. You will have this back and forth. It's going to happen. And that's perfectly okay. It's life. And when two people are fighting, when there are conflicts, and then you as a woman, you decide to put this conflict under the carpet, you don't want to talk about it. You are avoiding it because there are people they don't want to address the issue. If it's about social media, you are feeling very insecure about what your man is doing on social media, and it's annoying you. You don't want to talk about it. And then you say, if I ask him, it's going to bring more issues, People don't want, and especially the men, most men, we don't want to fight. A man would rather just hide. You ask a man, who is she? And a man will just say, no, there's nothing going on. Men try to avoid this, explaining these things, and they're avoiding that conflict so that the relationship does not come to an end. My challenge to you as you're watching this video is this. When there is an issue that the two of you are facing, you have to talk about it. And every time I say, for couples, in my own experience, most people struggle to bring other issues. The issue could be about money, could be about social media, or a phone, or sex, or rumors that you have heard from other people. But when you are fighting, the two of you, if you bring so many issues at the same time, it becomes very confusing. Even for a company, like I used an example of Toyota. Toyota started more than 100 years ago. Two brothers started up this company and they were fighting back and forth. What kind of a car are we going to make? And is it going to be popular? Is it going to be acceptable? And these fightings that they were having, if you watch the documentary, if they didn't stick to a specific problem, they even almost gave up to continue with that company. But later on, they realized, let us focus on one problem. We solve this one, and then we move to the next one. You as a man watching this video today, when you're having an issue with your woman, or you as a lady watching this video have an issue with your man, or you as a parent watching this video have an issue with your son or with your daughter, focus on that problem. Do not bring in other so many things. When you bring other many things, look at that list. I want to combine this idea of bringing so many conflicts and you want to solve them together at the same time with the next point of not saying your needs honestly. This is where I want you to pay attention. All of us, including me, Benjamin, and you watching this, there are things we need from our partners. There are things we need from our children. There are things we need from our parents if they are still alive with us. There are things you need from your siblings. If you don't say them, if you don't honestly tell them, this is how I feel, this is what I need you to do to me, what is going to happen? You will start blaming them. You blame her because they are not giving you sex. But you haven't said that of late, I'm not enjoying or I'm not having enough sex. You as a woman, instead of attacking this man, tell him what you need. This is what I need from you. If you give me this, I think I'll be very happy. I'll be very peaceful. Just give it to me. This is all I'm requesting you to give it to me. But these days, people, instead of saying what they need, they blame you. They attack you. And then they after blaming you, they start accusing you. Most men are victims of the ladies that they have their lives. A lady just accuses you of things that she's creating in her mind, or what she heard from people or from friends or from social media, instead of addressing what she really needs. I want to also encourage you in this video. Try as much as you can to say what you need. Even at workplace, if you're watching me and you're working in a certain company or working for someone, some of the shows that I've had before, I have had people coming live that I hosted, and they explained about the challenges they are facing between them and their family members, or them and their companies, or their bosses. And other people that I hosted also said the same problems, but they said to the other people what they needed. A woman told their boss, this is what I need. I need this. I want this. And that helped them to have a better relationship with their bosses. Even with their family members, you as a man or as a lady, you can tell your mother, I need this. I need my peace. I am working so hard. I work too much. I don't sleep enough. I miss home. I miss my family. I miss even the food. And you are putting pressure to me to do so many things for you just because I'm your child. If you don't say this, you will continue having a bad, toxic relationship between you and your mother. And that's why you end. When you look at this topic here, is how do you know that you want to end this relationship too soon? There are people who are watching or going to watch this video, they have cut off their family members. They ended the relationship too soon between them and their sister or brother or mother or father, instead of talking about what they needed. The father never told them what they needed. The mother never told them what they needed. And then they decided to just end this relationship. So it's not about a man and a woman. I want you to remember that all the time. You who is watching this video, if you are dating, if you have been married, and if you are building this relationship, please try to say what you need and be very honest. Don't assume that person will understand. He knows me. He knows my personality. He knows what I want. Just be very honest and say what you need. Last but not least, when you're not talking to someone you really trust about the decision you want to make. This last point here is a bit complicated because these days it's very hard to tell someone about what you're facing in your relationship. You don't know who to trust. Even a therapist, people who are paid money, you still doubt them because these are human beings. But even though it's very difficult on who do you tell, you are a man, you're watching me, there are issues you're facing alone, these battles alone, these demons that are killing you day by day. It's very hard for you to pick out who am I going to tell. I've been lucky from these shows to meet people who have approached me. They have shared their deep challenges as men and as women. That's pure luck. Just simply because I do these shows and I talk about these things. And above that, some of them actually trust me, which I take it as a privilege to have that opportunity to listen to them and just tell them, I feel this is what you can do. If you can do this, maybe it will help you. But at the end of the day, you have to make a decision. Some of them are planning to divorce. Some of them are planning to call it quits. Some of them are planning to continue a few more days. Let me push this a few more months, a few more weeks, and see how it goes. But you also have a challenge on picking out some people. In my experience, as I finish, in your family, there are people that you can see progress in their life. And by progress, I mean they are getting better. They are behaving better. Generally happy people. They don't need to show people on social media. Even when you visit them, time to time, go them to their places, go for lunch, and you sit down and you're having a chat with them. You can talk to the man, you can talk to the woman, or you can talk to both of them, probably older than you. It's a good idea to begin understanding how they are solving their issues. Do not avoid them. You don't need to disclose every details about what is going on. Just go, meet somebody that you see is mature, trustworthy, and say briefly, this is what I'm facing. Or just say, if somebody is facing this, what can he or she do? And then listen carefully what they will say. They are not advising you on what to do. They are only giving you ideas on what to do. But if you don't have these family members, that's why we have these videos. There are so many people doing similar videos and content online that every time you're spending time on social media, chatting with other people or following celebrities on social media, other people are spending time to learn on how to be better. How can I be a better guy, a better man, a better woman now that I have somebody in my life? Every 30 minutes that you have, even for me to do these videos, I sit down, I think about the things I've done before. How did I continue being in a relationship instead of ending it? What did I do? And then I come up with these ideas. But you too, if you're not able to do that, I encourage you again, spend time, even 20 minutes, to understand what to do before you make a decision. Some decisions can be very regretful. A woman can walk away from a man, and this man did not expect it. A majority of the men feel very bad to be dumped and to be rejected. You know, ladies think and believe that men are superhumans. Men don't feel bad. Men don't feel rejected. But the truth is, a man who has been left, they are very heartbroken. And you don't need to go very far. Begin with your family. If you have family members and then you know someone whose wife or whose partner left him, and then look at his life, how does he behave? Is he normal? Is he a happy man? When you even meet him and talk with him, do you think even fellow people talk to him, even fellow family members? It's difficult for everyone, and nobody wants to be left alone. But my message here is, before you even walk away or make that decision, too soon, too quick, think about the other person. Because there are men who have been left and decided to kill the woman. You know that. You have heard those stories. I'm sure you've heard about them. Now that she left me and I spent so much money and time as a man, I can't take this. I can't see this woman enjoying life with another man. It's a very painful thing. And that's when he can overreact and do certain things. I don't encourage people to walk away. The only two scenarios that I encourage people to walk away, if somebody is abusing you, physical abuse and emotional abuse, that one you need to run as quick as possible. And number two, if somebody does not respect you and continuously does things that you know that this man here or this woman is simply disrespecting me, disrespecting your feelings, disrespecting your privacy, disrespecting even your sexuality. Somebody is chronically or continuously cheating on you. You have caught him red-handed, apologize, you forgave him or her, but continues doing these things over and over again. Those two scenarios, why are you still there? What are you waiting for? Who is going to help you if you don't help yourself? Your children will never help you, or your parent will never help you. So as I wind up in this video, I want to say thank you so much for all of you who have watched this video today. So I came here in quick to just talk about this point, this question. How do you know that you are ending a relationship too soon? And for you, as someone who is building a relationship, yes, they are difficult. There is no easy relationship. They are only found on movies and soap operas. In real life, there is nothing easy. Something beautiful takes time to build. Take your time. Don't rush. Don't decide too soon. There are people who have done this too soon, and the cycle goes on and on. You break up with this one today, 2 months later on, you're with another person. And then the cycle continues. This is the time for you to begin thinking, did I end it too soon? If this cycle is going on and on, if you're a woman and you're sleeping with these different men because the other relationship ended, it's unprotected sex, you don't know the other status of the other person, you're putting your life into so much risk, and you even don't know what exactly you want. Look at this list again. Ask yourself, my past relationship, did I walk too soon instead of following what this person, Benjamin, was talking about? And I wish you nothing but the best. Remember to leave a comment down there below on this YouTube channel. And please share this video to a friend or a family member. If you liked what I was saying and speaking about, give us a thumbs up. And all of you who have been watching, I want to say thank you so much. You can always follow me on my social media handles as you see there on the screen. I hope to see you again in the next Bold and Raw Talks. From me, Benjamin, continue enjoying the rest of your day or your night. Thank you, and God bless, and take care. Bye-bye. Thank you so much.